Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where today we are going to be changing the seat belts on my BMW F10 535i. Let's get straight into this. That's right, the seatbelts. We are going to be changing the seatbelts on my BMW F10 535i. You can see right now, if I go ahead and go inside, you can see I have the standard beige seatbelts to match the oyster interior color, which, you know, they're nice, but they're dirty and they're kind of boring and it's just, I don't know. I need some more pizzazz in the interior. So I'm happy to say that this video is sponsored by Safety Restore. Safety Restore actually sponsored our BMW M4 and its seatbelts. You can see right here the beautiful M competition style seatbelts all around, thanks to Safety Restore. Check out that video. It was so much fun and it looks absolutely amazing. I am such a big fan of these seatbelts. But Safety Restore has been doing this for 20 years. They fix airbags, they reset lights, they reset pretty much everything, and they do custom seatbelt colors. So you can go ahead, take off your seatbelts on pretty much any car, take off the old ones, put on the new ones, and then they'll send them back to you and you can reinstall them, and it is amazing. They have different designs, different colors. There is so much that Safety Restore offers, so you know you can trust them. They use OEM parts. It is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and remove these, but let me just say that if you use code MotoRevs, you can get 20% off any purchase on Safety Restore. So don't miss out on this. It will really help you out. But as for my car, as for the F10 535i, there actually is not a video on YouTube on how to remove the seatbelts on an F10 chassis car. No, none. Like, there's literally nothing. So I am just gonna wing it. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I've seen a few videos for the 3 Series, the F30, the F32, which is, you know, slightly different, but the F30, the F80, people have done it on those cars, and I believe they should be pretty similar to this. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and remove this rubber seal right here, and then after that, we should be able to pop this off and then see what we can do from there. My main objective is to remove this entire B-pillar part all the way up here, and then all the way down there to get rid of the anchor. And then for the back, I actually have no idea where to start, because you can see they go back there and back here, but I'm not sure where that leads. What I think I'll do is I'm gonna remove this side piece, and then I see if I can remove this entire big long black piece in the back, the rear parcel shelf with the speakers, of course. I'm gonna see if I can remove all that and then get to the reels. Hopefully they should be right underneath this. That's what I'm hoping. Like I said, there is no videos anywhere for this car. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with the front seat belts. So let's go ahead and see if we can get these things off. So I figured out that these is a very weird system. There's 3 more of this weird little thing that you just slide this onto when this is on the car. I would love to have this off and put them all on just so I can snap it back into place. But it looks like that's not gonna be the case because these are pretty well on. So I'm just gonna leave them there for now. All right, so I actually managed to get them all off. So now, in theory, it should be easier to put this back on. Just snap them right into place. All right, this is where I'm at so far. Pretty good. I actually already found the reel right there. Check that out. So it's right there, of course. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to remove this, and then it seems like the anchor point for the seatbelt is somewhere down here in the seat. So I'll raise it up and see if I can get to it and just unbolt it from there. See if I can do that. Let's see if that's possible. But to be fair and completely honest, this was really easy. Just a bunch of clips. I didn't use a screwdriver. I haven't used one yet. I've only used some little trim piece tools to pop everything out of place, and everything is out. It's really that easy. I'm really surprised. Let's hope that the seat part is as easy as the rest. Now here's where I'm at so far. I've actually gotten pretty much everything off. This is surprisingly easy. I don't want to speak too soon, but this is surprisingly easy, at least for the front seats. I just got a T50 and I could actually find the anchor point down here. You can see right here is where it was. This is the bolt that was holding it on. I took it off just to keep it in, but you can see right there, that is where this anchor point was. Just hooked in underneath the seat, and it just fit through that hole right there through the seat. It just fit right there. Went up. I removed this bit right here, which is held on by the same T50 Torx. Further up here, it's a little heavy, but it was further up there. That was easy to remove. And this reel, same thing, another T50, so easy to remove. And the hardest part, I would say, is actually the connection. It was really unique, I have to be honest. You can see this weird little connecting thing. It actually has a pin that locks in this little assembly here. It is so weird. I don't know how I figured it out, but this pin goes into that little yellow bit right here. You can see right there. It connects in, and then this clips in on top of it to lock it in place. I have never seen this. I don't know if this is common in seatbelts or like airbag stuff. This is really, really weird, but I got it off, and all I have to do now, as you can probably tell, is just get a tiny little Torx wrench and remove this little crossbar right here so that everything can fall out, because everything is literally unplugged and released. That's it. It was really, really simple. Just pop off these. I didn't use a screwdriver. I have not used a screwdriver yet. Only one T50. That's it. And everything's coming off. I am really impressed so far. Let's go ahead and take this little bar off, do the other side, and then let's get to the rears, which is kind of what I'm, not really looking forward to. But, 5 seatbelts, I can't just do 2. I gotta do all 5. So let's get right into getting this little bar off. And that's it. It's off. You can see the bar is now, well, I removed it and I put it back on. It's now back, but the seatbelt is off. And this is what we have. You can see we have the reel here, a bit of a plastic bit. I tried my very best to remove it, but it does not come off. I mean, I can take it apart, but this will not fit off. So I'm gonna leave that there, and hopefully Safety Restore knows what to do with that, because this is really confusing. I'm sure they'll just cut the seatbelt and throw it away. I'm not sure. But you can see, of course, we have the buckle and we have the anchor point here. But this is really it. It's really simple system. And like I showed y'all, it's really easy to take it off. Just a few plastic bits right here. You can see it is so easy. Also, I recommend transferring over these little bits to here, so that way you don't have to like slide it on and like maneuver it in a certain way. You can just go ahead and clip it and just push it back on. So I'm gonna go ahead, remove these clips. You can see right there we have one, and then right there we have another, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other side and do the exact same thing. One thing I should say as well is whenever you move this, don't pull it from here, because it will break. So now I got to replace this, and that's very annoying. All right, so I'm on the passenger side right now, passenger side in America. We're gonna go ahead and remove the reel. I've already unbolted everything over here. Gonna go ahead and slip it out. There we go. You can see this connection is the one that I was talking about a little bit earlier. It's a pretty weird connection, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, grab a very small little screwdriver. I'm gonna go ahead, put it right here and just lift this up. There we go, you see that's lifted up. Same thing on the other side, lift that side up. There we go, and then you can pull this out, put it in, and then really pull it all the way out. There we go. That is all it is. And of course, when you put it back in, it's going to go ahead and put it in and then click this down, which I'm not going to do right now, obviously. We're going to go ahead and tuck that in, and time to remove the entire thing. There we go. Everything is off. We now have the entire reel in my hand. That is both sides on the front done. Let's go over to the back. All right, fast forward a little bit. I've been trying to get the rear seatbelts off for quite a while now, and I have to be honest, it was a royal pain. It was absolutely abysmal trying to get it out, but this is where we're at so far. I know I skipped a lot of it, I know, and I'm very sorry, but I will go through it because it's really not as hard as I made it. Like y'all saw, I removed these little clips holding in the parcel shelf, right? And then what I forgot to do is remove the side curtain airbag, the rear curtain airbag, right? You can see it right there. I should have removed that. So all I did, this little airbag clip right here, I just went ahead and I removed it. And then there was a T25 Torx bolt underneath. You can see where it was right there. I removed that, and then the entire panel came out. It just popped right out. And then after that, what I did is I removed the speaker. So I got the speakers out, I unplugged them and everything, and I took all of them out. So there's only 4 speakers, 2 on each side. I removed those 2 speakers. The sunshade, actually, I didn't have to do anything about that. It was actually attached to the parcel shelf itself. And then once everything was off, I just kind of pulled it forwards towards me, came off, and then I pulled it up, and now it is loose. So you can see the reel barely in there. I'm gonna see where to put this big piece, and then obviously once that's off entirely, I can go ahead and remove the 3 reels from the rear, and then we'll ship them out to Safety Restore. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, let's get those 3 reels off after we get this really big, annoying, stupid parcel shelf off. All right, the parcel shelf is out. This car is further taken apart than I thought it would be, honestly. You know, we got like rubber gaskets falling, and we got parts missing, and yeah, it's pretty taken apart. It's not as in-depth as the M4. If y'all watch the M4 video, y'all will know how ridiculous that was. But this is not that in-depth. It is pretty in-depth, honestly, but it's really not that bad. If I knew what to do from the beginning, I wouldn't be as annoyed as I am right now. But everything is off. You can see I still have the 3 reels on right there. So like I showed y'all, I just removed these from down here, the anchor points, just unbolted those and then slipped them through the parcel shelf. Very simple actually. And also the middle seatbelt, we unbuckled using this little trim piece tool, and right here, just put it in and it unbuckles. Take this to Safety Restore as well, because they will change this one for you as well, whatever color you want. Of course, you're not gonna have, you know, beige or black, whatever the car comes with. And then also your color, that would look ridiculous. So go ahead and send this with your original seatbelt and they'll change the color for you too, which is pretty neat. I like that little bit. But now is the last bit to do before we send them off, is to take off the reels. I'm gonna go ahead, take off those reels and get these things shipped out as soon as possible. I am really excited to see what this looks like. So let's go ahead and take these things off. All right, it took me way longer than it should have, but the seatbelts are now finally out. And by the way, I just realized I haven't said what color seatbelts I'm going to be getting. I am very excited to say that I'm going from these dirty old beige, you know, regular seatbelts that match the interior to some really nice gold seatbelts. Because you might be thinking, if you know this car and you've seen the channel before, you've watched videos of the channel before, you'll know that there's no gold on this car at all, but there will be. So let's get these over to Safety Restore, get the gold ones back, and then put them back in and see what it looks like, because y'all are gonna really love this and I'm gonna love it as well. And then there should be more gold coming, just a little change. I don't want it to be too crazy. I was considering also blue, like a bright blue or a dark blue, but I don't know, that wouldn't look maybe very good with the blue exterior. You know, it'd be a lot of blue inside and outside, and maybe with the contrasting beige. I don't know. I decided to go for the gold. I'll put a picture of what the gold looks like here. But yeah, I'm done taking them out. I'm gonna put them in a box, ship them over. And when I get back to y'all are gonna see the brand new gold ones. So let's go ahead, ship these out and see what the gold looks like. I'm really excited. Let's see it. All right, so just got this box in the mail from Safety Restore. These are, of course, the seatbelts. Let's go ahead and open them up and see what they look like. Always disconnect your battery. All right, we'll do that, maybe. Whoa, that is very gold yellow. That looks pretty cool. Oh my God. Okay, let's take them out of the packaging. All right, there we go. I think this is a beautiful color. Wow, it's gold, definitely with a hint of yellow, even a hint of orange. Take a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So y'all didn't just see me, but I was with my dad and we just put this up to the car and up to the interior, and y'all have no idea how giddy I was seeing just how good this color really looks against the beige. Oh my God. I absolutely love it. I didn't think it would look that good against the colors. It's such a beautiful color. It looks like almost 3D. It's such like a deep, rich color. We can put it against the steering wheel. It's nice and gold. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love how this looks. It is such a vibrant color. And I was a little scared that it wouldn't look that different from the OEM beige-ish color. But wow, that is definitely very different. This is going to look absolutely mental. I am so excited. Thank you very much again to Safety Restore. Remember, use code MotoRevs, 20% off. All 20% off. You're saving a lot of money. You should use it. But yes, I am so excited. I guess there's nothing left to do, honestly, than to just put everything back together. Wow, this car is in a state. It's definitely in a state. But let's go ahead and open up the rest and then start installing them. And of course, you might be wondering, there's nothing else gold on this car. That's right, there's nothing else gold on this car as of now. All right, so here is what I have so far. You can see I have the 3 rear belts fully installed right now. I have to put the side seat backs, but I put the entire rear parcel shelf back up. I put the sides and everything back on. Everything was really, really easy to reinstall. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the sides of the seats back on. After that, I'm pretty sure the rear should be done. Also, a little trick, you see this white bit? This white bit was attached here to the car, and it would be a lot easier if you remove it and then attach it to the seat itself, so that way this end is what you shove into the car instead of trying to fish it onto this really weird obscure end. So go ahead and take it off, put it on the seat, and then push the seat back in that way. But for now, I think we are done up here. I tested the rear sunshade, it works, the speakers, everything works, and everything looks mighty fine from back here. Everything is just right. So now, like I said, all I gotta do is put the rear seat sides back on, and then the rear should be done. This is what I'm referring to. You can see this is the back of the seat. I'm gonna go ahead and put this bit in right here. There we go. And now just push this into the seat. All right, so here's what we have so far. The rear is completely done, and I have just installed the 2 front ones pretty much almost fully. All I have to do now is put the covers back on and everything, make sure everything is all the way tight. Everything is so far pretty tight. Everything looks great. It feels great. It retracts very quickly. I really, really like that. They feel great. They look amazing. Like I said, last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put all the covers back on. Once all of this plastic stuff is back on, then that's it, and we are done. So let me finish this. This shouldn't be too hard. I hope it is. Let's do it. And ladies and gentlemen, it is finished. Let's see. Wow. Wow. I didn't think it would look as good as it does right now. I am at a loss for words at how good this looks. I mean, it's so golden. Like, it's really yellow, really golden. It's a very powerful, punchy color, and I love it. Like I said, it might not look 1000% great right now because there's nothing else gold on the car yet, but trust me, there will be, and it will look even better because it'll have, you know, it'll actually match other things, because right now there's nothing else gold in the car. But look at this. Look at the color. I mean, it's just, they're smooth, they're soft, they feel very light. Like they cleaned, I assume they cleaned the reel so that it would pull better, and I mean, they definitely do. Like, they're so much smoother, they go back in better, they look absolutely amazing. I am so pleased. Again, use code MotoRevs, 20% off yours. Wow, I love this color. Definitely more yellow than I thought it would be, but that's not a problem. I kind of really like the yellow, actually, especially with the navy blue. Yellow and navy blue has always been just such a fantastic color combination. I mean, who doesn't like navy and yellow? I mean, you know, have you seen the Blue Angels? Those look beautiful. This is basically a Blue Angel, except some slight differences. But one thing that I did notice is I forgot to send in this little belt right here, but that's really easy to fix because I emailed Safety Restore. I told them the situation and they were so understanding. They said I can just send it in, they'll change it for me, send it back, and I can just reinstall it. So check it out. They sent me the brand new one in the same gold color. Isn't that awesome? They accidentally sent me one that was red because we previously had red seatbelts on our late Porsche 911, which we no longer have. That was a fantastic car, but we put red seatbelts on, which I mentioned in the M4 seatbelt video. So they had red in our files and they sent us red for this. So, you know, I was not gonna put that on. Emailed them again, they were so understanding, and they sent me the gold, and now everything is gold. Check it out. But my friends, I think that is it for today. Just a simple little, you know, not even a tutorial really, just installing brand new seatbelts from Safety Restore on my BMW F10 535i. If you haven't seen it yet, we also did the exact same thing on our F83 BMW M4 right there with the M competition style seatbelt, and it looks so good. I love it. And these look absolutely mental. Check out MotoRevs. I am so pleased with them. I mean, it's just every time I get in the car now, it's going to be a different experience because this is something that you use, hopefully, should every single time you get in the car. And I mean, wow, I love how it looks. Like I said, there will be some more yellow coming so it doesn't, you know, stand out too much and look out of place. But that should be it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel and it helps make more videos. But other than that, guys, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Take care.